Hello, Jacob here from Firebrand Astrology, Tarot and Healing. So, this is for the week of the 30th of May until the 5th of June, I believe. Yeah. So, what kind of week do we have? Well, there is the chart for noon in Manchester on Monday, where I live. And there is the chart for noon on Sunday, the 5th of June, for 12 noon in Manchester, where I live. So, we have in place the entire fucking week, excuse my language, a mutable cross. And the mutable cross is in Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. So, Gemini, how we communicate to ourselves, to the world, the duality of Gemini, the good twin, the bad twin, all that kind of thing. We have the Virgo energy of healing, being the healer, being of service, work, but also being too focused in the detail. We have Sagittarius, which is all about expansion and beliefs and possibilities and freedom and not being tied down. And then we have Pisces, which is all about spirituality, the hidden world, illusions, dreams, and in some respects, addictions. Okay? So, what planets do we have involved? We have the Sun and Venus in Gemini, who are kind of very close to each other most of the week. The thing with Venus is, occasionally it goes ahead of the Sun. And just before it goes ahead of the Sun, it spends a few weeks very close to the Sun. Obviously, when Venus goes retrograde, that's when it falls behind and it has to catch up again. The same thing with Mercury. Mercury at the moment is behind the Sun, but as soon as Mercury gets up to speed, he'll catch up the Sun and overtake it before he goes retrograde. That's what happens with Mercury and Venus, because they are closest to the Sun. We have Jupiter now direct in Virgo, and we have the North Node in Virgo as well. We have Saturn in Sagittarius, and we have Neptune, the South Node, and at the beginning of the week, the Moon in Pisces. So what is this mutable cross telling us? This mutable cross, which is in place most of the week, so the only things that are really going to change day to day this week are the moon placements, but the Sun is, the mutable cross is in hold most of the week, and we also have a kite as well, which is in play most of the week, and the kite is a support mechanism. So, with the energy of the cross and the square, grand square, whatever you want to call it, we have how we communicate. So, with the Sun and Venus is how we express ourselves and what we love, and how we love, how we express ourselves in relationships. Being Venus and Sun, how we express ourselves, our personality, all of that, With the Virgo energy, we've got Jupiter, which is expanding, moving forward, so it's an expansion. So we're probably expanding our consciousness of reality. With the North Node being involved, there's some kind of karmic lesson there, some kind of we really, we really got to get this, Jupiter and the nodes conjunct not very often because of the fact that Jupiter takes 12 years to go around the zodiac. The nodes take about, I think we're about 18 months in each sign, so it ain't that often it happens. So this is karmic, a lot of karmic stuff going on at the moment, deep karmic stuff going on in terms of healing. You want to apply it to ascension and all of that. We know for true ascension, everything has to be healed. Everything has to be healed and taken care of. Everything, And there are spiritual people out there who like to say they're more ascended than other people, and all of this, and nothing affects them, and blah blah blah. If you haven't to say all of that, then you're not, because it's just you just do it and be it. You don't say it. You don't have to express it. You just be it and do it. We have Saturn in Sagittarius, retrograding, so this is going backwards, and this is our belief. So re-evaluating what we believe, re-evaluating the hard work of our beliefs, our belief systems about ourselves, our belief systems about what was possible, because this is opposing the Sun and the Venus energy. This is in conflict to how we express ourselves or how we express our relationships, and it's squaring the reality of things, And with the Pisces energy, so the beginning of the week, we actually have a moon moving away, so we're emotionally moving away from this, but we have the South Node and Neptune almost conjuncting, being the final part of a cross. And this is really saying, not to be too disillusioned in things. Try, and because it's opposing Virgo energy, try and pick out what really is real and what's not real. What is illusionment, where we're addicted as well. So the strong thing, where are we addicted to the dramas in our life? Where are we addicted to the conflict? Where are we addicted to behaviours that aren't helpful for us? Where are we addicted to a way of being, drama and stuff? Because this is a mutable cross, and because it's mutable, it means that things aren't going to stay the same. They're going to move and change. It's chaotic energy in some respects. We do have the kite at the start of the week, and this is Mercury sextiling Neptune, sextiling Pluto, and Mercury and Pluto are trining, and they're both sextiling Neptune. So if we really communicate inwards with ourselves, properly communicate inwards with ourselves, communicate to ourselves, with ourselves, for the deep transformation, we will get messages from spirit, from the Pisces energy, from Christ conscious energy. And because there's still a grand trine in place all week, because Mercury is still moving slowly forwards, Jupiter's also moving slowly forwards, not up to speed yet because they're in shadow, but they're not on full power. Okay, so they're not retrograde and they're not stationary, but they're not on full power. A trine in Pluto, and we have the support of that deep transformational energy to expand it, to help and support us. It's support for the grand cross, so to speak. So on a day-to-day basis, on Monday, our moods, our emotions are in Pisces, moon in Pisces, so we're going to be quite dreamy. It's a bank holiday in the UK, so people will probably be hungover and getting over the weekend. On Tuesday and Wednesday, the moon is in Aries, and we are probably going to be a bit more pushy and direct with our emotions. So probably going to be more emotionally explosive, because that's the nature of a moon in Aries. Emotions just explode, and we're not really controlled. The moon doesn't like being in Aries. Aries doesn't like the moon being there either. On Thursday and Friday, we have the moon in Taurus, so things will stabilize a little bit, grounded. The moon will trine Pluto and Jupiter, sextile Neptune, so there'll be support there. On Saturday and Sunday, the moon moves into Gemini, so we come up to the new moon. The new moon on Sunday in the UK will be highlighting and accentuating this beautiful grand cross. So it will be an opportunity for us to make a fresh start with all of this energy that's going on, with all this beautiful energy that's going on, with, you know, the kind of it being about, you know, communications and beliefs, communications opposing beliefs, reality opposing illusion, and all of that. So we'll get a chance to really unpick everything from all of this, where we are in it, and how we can move forward, you know. And remember that both Jupiter and Mercury are up to full speed yet. Remember also that Mars has just gone back into Scorpio, so this is going to be really us putting energy into unpicking all of this, really, you know. So I'll pick 3 cards, I think, for this week, because I was going to do a card a day, but then the video would have been too long. Four of Cups, Ace of Cups, interesting, and the Chariot. So this is all water energy, because she's got the Cancer symbol on the top of her head. So these are the Harry Potter cards. I'm going to call them Harry Potter cards because, like I said last time, it's a wizarding school with 4 houses, you know, like Harry Potter. But if they called them the Harry Potter tarot cards, they'd have to pay her a lot of money. Anyway, so we've got the 4 cups. There we go. He's sitting. He's kind of he is spoiled. I always get this from this young man. He's a spoiled child, you know. He's got those 3 cups there, and he is wistful and kind of a bit whiny about the card he can't reach yet. Okay, so sitting under the tree. So this is really to asking us to embrace, you know, the 3 qualities. We've got the quality we're looking for, which hasn't manifested yet, and to embrace the 3 qualities that we have. Because we embrace these 3 qualities that we have, we'll be able to get the 4th quality that we want. So this is a way of being, you know. So if it's like confidence, you want confidence, and you're not quite there yet. You need to look at the 3 other attributes you've got that you can bring together to create confidence, you know. Bring it in together to make a 1 cup. The 1 cup we've got here, which is, you know, Pisces, I'd say. Yeah, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You know, going into the water. So we bring those 3 cups together, we will have the 1 cup, which is a cup what she was wanting for, you know, looking for. So we just need to bring these qualities together, and it will create the 4th quality that we want. You know, like the four elements of astrology: fire, earth, air, and water. You know. And here we have the new moon. So this is saying that, for me, this is saying, if we get it together as much as we can, you know, to create the magic that I talked about last week, you know, believing in our childhood, believing in the childhood magic again, magic of ourselves, you know, in being playful and all of that, bringing those 3 qualities together for that 4th quality that we want. By the time we get to the new moon in Cancer, yes, I am looking ahead to not the Gemini new moon, but the Cancer new moon, because this is a new moon, and this is a symbol of Cancer there on our hat, yeah? So by the time we get to the Cancer new moon in July, early July, we will be able to use that quality and have that quality in our lives, okay? when we get to the new moon at the end of the week on Sunday the 5th of June, when we get to that point, we will be able to identify what that quality is, what that fourth quality is that we need to help us move forward. And the qualities will be related to the elements, so to the signs. So Gemini, Sagittarius, Pisces, and Virgo. The four qualities will be related to one of those signs. So it could be, the Virgo, the quality of being of service to yourself or to people. It could be the Sagittarius quality of believing anything is possible and being free. Sagittarius are the most free signs out there. Don't give a shit. They just be themselves. Pisces, the quality of dreaming and getting in touch with Christ consciousness energy, or the quality of Gemini, being able to communicate effectively. It'll be one of those qualities that you're looking for to fix the final piece, if that makes sense. Remember also that the worst violence that we do is the violence we do to ourselves when we're too afraid to be who we really are. Okay, that is my thought for the week. Much love to you. Thank you.